French Fries asks, how do you choose which components will work with each other? Now my answer to this one has a couple layers to it. When we're planning our builds for our live stream, sometimes we have specific parts that we're showcasing, like a PC case or an AIO or a GPU. In these builds, we choose parts that will complement things like aesthetic, brand, or match the budget of a specific component or build. For example, when we built inside of the Phanteks Eclipse G370A, we chose parts that both made sense from a budget standpoint and that would look as good as they could in the case. Now speaking of budget, sometimes there are builds that we set a specific target for, and then we work within that number to choose parts that make the most sense for the budget. And sometimes we just take a look at what we have on hand and what would be actually interesting together. But if you're trying to figure this out for yourself, a really great place to start is PC Part Picker. As you start with CPU and you work your way down the list, it will filter what works with what components as you go through the build and choose different components. And in the end, you will have a build that will work. Newegg also has a similar tool called the PC Builder, and it's easy to find what's in stock. Well, what's in stock in Newegg. Now, another great place to start to see what parts work well together is actually pre-built PC companies, where you can look at their builds and see what components they put inside at different price points, and then you'll know they'll work well together because they've been thoroughly tested, and then building it yourself can actually save you some money. So hopefully this gets you started.